Here at 289, Bellator 289, right outside the Mohegan Sun box office.
And it's weigh-in day.
It's weigh-in day.
I got to have them sponsor weigh-in day.
Yes, the Wake
I'm going to
180.
call Paige.
I'll tell you what,
Paige,
man.
you got to do that.
Everybody that knows Dibs, that has seen us out here, that hasn't seen Dibs in a couple
Was I
of weeks.
that fat?
I guess so.
Everybody's like, you look great. I guess I was really overweight.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
After a while, after getting
self-confident,
so many compliments, it's like, wait a second.
Whoa.
How bad was I?
I know. Why didn't you say something earlier? Did you like me? Were we friends?
So 289, getting weighed in at the Cabaret as we speak. Seeing a lot of people. But usually when we set up here at the Wolf Den, we got the ESPN desk in front of us. And when you have a desk in front of you at a casino, you are officially the help desk.
Yes, you are.
It doesn't matter if you are or you're not. You are the people that people go up to see where the bathroom is, where are the restaurants.
Where's Chick-fil-A?
What are you giving away?
What are you giving away?
Those are the main things. Now, we did have a Dibble and Bit run up to us with some pictures for us to look at. And because we are affiliated with ESPN, another misconception is that we know everyone at ESPN.
In Bristol.
But
they're not just in Bristol. They're all over the world
now. They're all over
now.
the world, man.
There's a Pacific Rim ESPN. There's
1,000 employees at ESPN.
There's 3,000 in Bristol.
Now, maybe we can get some things done for you, but most likely we can't. So this lovely lady walked up to us to show us a picture of her doggie.
Mickey.
Very proud of her dog, Mickey. And wanted to show us that the reason it's Mickey is because it's a brindle mixed dog that has a perfect Mickey Mouse symbol on its hide.
Pit Bull and American Bulldog mix.
Mickey's hand. Did we ever get Karen? I think is her name. She's a Karen. And she came and what? That's her name.
So, she was very nice.
She's super nice.
Very nice.
And told us that she's been trying to get ESPN to do a story on this dog. Because, ESPN, Mickey Mouse, Disney.
We are, though. We're ESPN.
Right, of course.
And we are doing a story on it.
So, yeah, here it is.
Here it is.
Mickey loves to watch football on television.
That's right.
In fact, it's not just like Mickey looks at the television screen. Mickey follows the play. Well, how do we know that? Because obviously its head's moving when the pass is thrown. So obviously the only thing it can be doing is watching the football game. And I said, how do you know it's just not television? How do you know it's just not this dog like in a bunch of colors and people running around on the television?
There's motion.
Yeah, why does he watch Judge Judy or something like that? Doesn't watch Judge Judy. Only watches sports. When the commercials are on, dog doesn't watch the television. But as soon as a football game, football in particular, comes on, Mickey, M-I-K-I, by the way, is all over the TV. There's a Dibble and Bit
because
for
she
you.
had an exchange student from Asia named Mickey.
We know all about
her name M-I-K-E-Y.
We got all the details. Karen's a lovely woman. She works for
Make-A-Wish, too.
She doesn't even work for him. She volunteers for
Make-A-Wish.
Hosts one of the biggest volleyball tournaments in Connecticut down Ocean Beach. Ocean Beach right after Memorial Day. It will be going on today as well, giving her a shout-out. She also does stuff for veterans. She's a president of some American Legion right down the street.
She's amazing.
Amazing woman.
Your memory's amazing. You got all that in like 4 minutes.
I was writing it all down because when Karen was staring at me, I wanted to make her at least believe that we were going to turn this into the headquarters at ESPN.
You did. You are the headquarters.
Yeah, I know they're listening. So if my guy Jeff Martindale's in the parking lot right now at Bristol, there you go. There's the story for you.
Honestly, it would be a great story. With
great.
all the negative stuff on Good Morning America, I think Disney would be great to throw the dog on there with Mickey patches on the side.
All right, you told me to remind you about Travis Kelce. And
Travis Kelce, GMC, and GM are doing this thing. It's Travis Kelce, George Kittle, Dak Prescott, a lot of stars from the NFL are giving back to firefighters and, police officers and basically social services people that have given and done above and beyond the call of duty. They're giving back. They're giving them beautiful brand new trucks.
Awesome.
These are people that the one guy that in San Francisco or in Kansas City that Travis Kelce worked with, just like George Kittle in San Francisco. Travis Kelce in the Kansas City area, this gentleman, he works with, at-risk youth and people like that when he's not a fireman, and he does a ton of stuff. He's a coach as well. Gave him a brand new truck. He likes to fish, has a little fishing thing on the back. It's all custom made for him.
Cool.
So it is. It is a wonderful story. Please go look it up. I'm sure you can find it online. And but that, any way we can give back to our fellow men and women here in the United States, man, you got to do it. Tough times out there, and God bless these people for doing it.
Especially our service men and women.
Absolutely.
I mean, they deserve way more than what we give them in so many different ways. So if you can help out in any kind of way this holiday season, much appreciated. You can always help out the Rob Dibble Show and Last Fly with our toy drive that we are doing all the way until December 16th. We will be live at Last Fly up there in Windsor Locks. If you have a toy that you would like to give to a boy or girl, or you don't yet, we would love for you to go out to the store this weekend, buy an unwrapped toy and drop it off at Last Fly, or hold on to it and wait and then come see us at the show December 16th. I do have a piece of hot stove news.
I got more hot stove news, too. Go ahead. You throw yours out there.
Big Jason Hayward news?
Oh, my God. We're looking at the same story. I'm saying, he didn't make $185 million with the Cubs, but he did. And they ate $22 million of the last year of his contract. So he can now go out as a free agent and find a deal.
And
it would be prorated.
Yeah.
He signed a minor league split deal. If he makes the team, he gets prorated $700,000, which is the minimum. And then the Cubs would be on the hook for 21-3.
Let's go, Jason Hayward. Please make the Dodgers. The Dodgers.
That would give you an extra $700 to sign somebody.
I have just such a weird relationship as a fan of Jason Hayward or not a fan. I just remember this kid at 19 was going to be the next. And then Atlanta dumped him and Cubs picked him up. If it wasn't for a rain delay motivational speech in 2016 in the locker rooms of the Cleveland Guardians, Indians then, Jason Hayward would have been out of baseball 5 years ago.
But he did, and he motivated the troops, and they won a World Series. Yeah. So, I mean, listen, I always loved Jason Hayward. Hell of a defensive player.
Great dude.
Yes,
it's defense.
When you sign these players, and I've said this many, many times, us working together, but I've been saying this for over 20 years, it's not going to make a player better than what he's already showed you for 7-8 years. That's what you're getting those numbers. You're not going to – like even with Judge coming back to the Yankees, don't expect 62 home runs every year. That's a misnomer. He's probably going to get anywhere from 30 to 60, and it could be on the lower side of 30. But don't get angry with him. He's not going to, do more than he's capable of doing. That's what he does. Bryce Harper does what he does. Machado does what he does. One guy that actually had a career year this year, actually two guys after they signed huge extensions and contracts, Mookie Betts had a career year, but because he played on the West Coast, you had no idea he had an amazing year. You got to go look his numbers up. And then Corey Seager had a career year now with the Texas Rangers because their team stinks so bad.
Yep.
You don't even know who Corey Seager is.
You have no idea.
And then he signed for $325 million last year.
Quick one. I know we missed this yesterday. It was news right at the end of the show. Vaughn Miller out for the season. ACL injury, will not be playing with the Buffalo Bills, but that's a big hit for them Billsters.
That's awful. Well, coming up on Monday's show, we will have the wonderful injury expert from ESPN, Stefania Bell, will join us. And next week, Anita Marks will be back on the show. She's on the West Coast right now. She'll come back. We'll talk some quarterbacking, especially on the East Coast. We'll be right back from Bellator.